Hey everyone, Piano Man Chuck here, and I am here with the Nord Piano 5. And this is such an awesome piano that 2 months ago, when I did my initial review on it, I only had access to this piano for 10 days. And I loved it so much that I actually went ahead and ordered my own Nord Piano 5. And it's pretty rare that when I do a review, that I like it so much that I have to have one for myself. Well, the Nord Piano 5 fell into that category. Now, let's go back and just talk about what you just heard. The first thing I played was with the White Grand, which is a Steinway B. Okay? Then I switched over to a Bosendorfer Imperial 290. Okay? Two different pianos, two different sounds. Then I combined them. Listen to the richness and the bass on that. All right, so basically, I have done some videos, piano covers of some other works from Alanis Morissette and White Stripes, that kind of stuff. And people are leaving in the comments, wow, that is the best sounding Nord I've had yet. That sounds fantastic. Yet, this Nord doesn't have any different sounding pianos than the previous ones did. The difference is there's two piano engines in this Nord. So while I did the first part of what you heard with the White Grand, the Steinway B, and the second one with the Bosendorfer Grand Imperial, and the third layering it together. And that's what I did those other videos with. People are saying, wow, that really sounds great. Oh, Nord outdid themselves. And basically, it's no different than the others. It's just that you now have two piano engines and you can make your own unique sound by layering two pianos together. And it goes even beyond that. So let me just go ahead and say, when you hear Brian May playing a guitar, you automatically know from the sound of that guitar that it's Queen. When you hear Jimi Hendrix playing a guitar, you automatically know from the sound of the guitar it's Jimi Hendrix. So what I'm saying is, there's bands out there, when you hear the guitar, you know what band it is. It's unique. Now, you could not do that as far as piano is concerned until now, because now you have two separate piano engines and you can combine those in such a way that you have an infinite possibility of what it's going to sound like. So this is just what I did. So basically, here we go. Here's a White Grand. Steinway B, right? Here's the Bosendorfer with the same thing. Here's both of them together. Oh, that is a completely new sound. Not only can I combine them like that, I can create all kinds of other things for each piano. Each piano, I have control of things like the stomp boxes, the effects. I have control of the panning and the tremolo and the wah and the room sound and the flangers and the phasers and the choruses and the vibes. I can even detune them to make it sound even different. Then I have the different volumes for each one. And I've got different delays. I've got different EQs for each. In other words, there's an infinite possibility of what you can do with two different pianos on a Nord Piano 5 with two separate piano engines. Now, I'm not even talking about the sample section, the sample synth section, which gives you two more engines for everything that's not piano. You could do so many things with that too. So you can layer four different things here, but I'm only talking about the piano section at this point. So I have created my own unique sound by combining the Steinway B and the Bosendorfer Imperial 290. That is such a wonderful sound. I love it. That's just one. I've liked that so much, I've stuck with it for a while, but I'm going to go ahead and create other sounds too. In the meantime, like I said before, here we go. That's the White Grand, which is the Steinway B. Here's the Bosendorfer Grand Imperial 290. Okay, here's both together in the way I've combined them. And here's yet something else. While I love the way the White Grand or the Steinway B sounds, it's so clean and crisp and pure. Okay. And the Imperial Grand 290 again with the rich bottom end. Okay. So I love the bottom end on that, but I also love the top end on the Steinway B. So what I've done, instead of combining them like this, which is so awesome sounding, I went ahead and separated them so that the Bosendorfer is on the lower section and the Steinway B is on the upper. That way I have the crispness, the clarity, the pureness of the Steinway B on the top, and the power of the Bosendorfer on the bottom. Okay, so that's another way. In other words, I've split it so that the Bosendorfer is on the bottom end and the Steinway is on the top end. So basically, I still love the way it sounds layered together. Here's both of them layered. So wonderful. How cool is that? And again, separated. Steinway on top, Bosendorfer on the bottom. And maybe I want to increase the volume on the top one or on the bottom one, or decrease. I can do that since everything is separate. There's other pianos out there, other keyboards out there that can give you the ability to maybe layer two pianos together. But this is different. These are two independent piano engines. And with each one, you can control a whole myriad of things. You can control the volume, the EQ, the effects, all kinds of stuff. And if you were to layer them together again, let's go do that. I can go ahead and detune it and give it a whole bunch of different sounding vibes to that. Try a little bit more on the detune. And even more. The possibilities are limitless. You can create, for the first time now, you can create your own unique piano sound, just like Brian May did with Queen, just like Jimi Hendrix did with Jimi Hendrix. Now you're not limited to guitar to sound unique. You can do that with piano, and that is so cool. I love it. So, I've spent a lot of time trying to create unique sounds with two different pianos. Hell, you know what? I showed you what it was like with the Bosendorfer on the bottom and the Steinway B on the top. Okay, that's cool too. Now, I have one here where I have the White Grand or the Steinway B in both piano slots, piano slot A and B. This is both the White Grand. This is what they sound like with two White Grands together. Now, I can do all kinds of things to one or the other or both to make it even more unique. So if I were to detune one of them, and go even farther, or farther yet, any of these things that you've heard can create a unique piano sound. And if you kept it the entire time for everything that you composed or songs that you've written, you would become to the point where as soon as somebody hears that piano, they know instantly that's you. You can create your own unique sound. But I still like overall both the Steinway B White Grand and the Bosendorfer together. And that's the sound that people are commenting on my cover videos to other songs, that, wow, that Nord Piano 5 sounds so good. It's actually, it doesn't, like I said, it's the same pianos that all the other Nords before it had. Just now you have the ability to combine them and tweak them independently of each other. How cool is that? I mean, that is fantastic. You've got independent, for each one, independent pans and tremolos and wahs and brooms and choirs and flangers and phasers and vibes, and even amps can be different for each one, and equalizers and delays. Go ahead and experiment with a delay. Put it on one. Make that a little bit more. And let's put one on the other piano and make that even more. The possibility is endless. I love it. So anyway, this is just a brief introduction into the limitless possibility of creating your own unique sound of piano as a pianist with the Nord Piano 5. And again, the initial review video I did on this, you got to watch it. It was entitled the Nord Piano 5 Piano on Steroids, and there's a good reason for that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learned something from it. There's going to be more coming in the future, but this is so awesome. Piano Man Chuck, peace out. Thanks for watching.